I won't really discuss who's not here. However, since you're here,
thank you.
Since you're here, me and you were cool up until
when
I fought or had the tussle with Ty.
Jamal's beefing with himself when it comes to me. I don't know what Jamal's issue is, but when I see him, I just, here we go. Cut the show, everybody. You know, he loves camera time. Make sure the cameras is rolling. Make sure the lights is on. Give him his spotlight, please. Hopefully leave me the fuck alone.
Well, actually, I don't know what's going on. I'm really just sitting back, enjoying myself, sipping my drink, and enjoying the festivities. But I noticed that when you start drinking, they get a little crazy. You know, I started seeing things unraveling and things unfolding. I'm over here trying to sit back with my popcorn and figure it out as it,
Almost like Jamal was mad that there was a peaceful moment and that he didn't get in on the shit. So here we go. I'm just about
to let me ask you about that.
It was like Chrissy extended the olive branch and Jamal didn't even look at the olive branch. Jamal slapped the shit out of his hand and just like, girl, I'm about to use this as some firewood. It's like the olive branch.
Because I don't even know Ty like that to even move like that.
So how is it? Help me understand, because let's think about that night, right? We was all outside.
You talking about the last
finale? The finale.
Right? No.
Prior to that night, we even had, I don't want to say flirty moments, because I'm a flirt naturally, but you know what I'm saying? So even that night, standing outside, when you were in Lottie's car, we was cool. There was no issues. Point blank period. When what happened, and then I left, that's when attitude from you came. That's when you apparently had to address me at the reunion. This is info that I got from your mouth, words from your mouth. You have to address me at the reunion per me and Ty's situation. Because you felt like I should have threw my drink on him when...
No, that's not it. But okay.
Okay. And then forget everything else, that the shade and whatever, because shade is shade. But more, when the situation happened with me and Siani, nobody.
In that moment, I was like, let's get ready to run. I was like, oh, let's get it, baby. I felt like I was a referee, but not in the white and the black,
Gotcha. I don't feel like I took a side. I feel like I took what everybody took, which was right and wrong. At the end of the day, the stories that was being told, it didn't make sense, not just to me, but to every single person that heard the story. So I just took the side that I felt like I said, I don't want to even say took sides. I just took the true story. At the end of the day, you did something that you shouldn't have done, and it was wrong. Simple. Yeah, I don't know Jamal. So I can't have a problem with Jamal. I have a problem with the principle. What Jamal did was weird to me. And that's all I said, was what you did was weird, I think. I might have said more. Knowing me, I said more.
So for the fact, I'm not done.
I don't care.
That everybody, I don't give a what you read.
Okay, cool. So, but you're speaking on shit that you don't know. So I'm gonna.
I don't know. It is my situation.
Right, but I'm speaking on what I saw you say and her say from your mouth. I'm talking about what the horse mouth said. So
what did I say? What did I say?
What did you say?
What did I say?
What did you say?
What? You tell me what I said that you got offended by.
I didn't get offended by nothing.
Okay.
Nothing.
What did I say?
At all.
But you just said something I said
but what
out of the horse's mouth. So again, you don't know why
you said what you just said was I was saying something that I didn't know. That I was speaking something I didn't know. So when Siani came to me and she showed me the messages that she sent to you and the message that you sent to her.
Responded. I went off on her ass.
Then I went on.
I don't to explain this to you. Yes, I went off.
I asked you to explain it. You're the one
on a message to Siani because I felt disrespected.
You're the only one that's
At the end of the day, that situation had nothing to do with nobody but me and Siani. And the fact that so many of y'all commented on it the way y'all did, and y'all drugged me for filth, and y'all created a narrative.
On a reality show with all of us, of course, it's going to get around and we're going to talk about it. That's what we're supposed to do.
And that is,
if you don't have the asking for it, that's on you.
So basically, you saying you didn't feel support.
Thank you, baby. Thank you. Real recognized.
The same way the network got on live and brought it up. No, you brought it up on the network. But the same way the network got on live and started talking about it. So
if I brought up my situation,
Do you feel the same way towards the network? Because they talk about it too.
Do you
feel the same way?
Greg, we've had our conversation, right?
Yeah.
We hashed out.
I'm not Greg, so I'm asking you right now.
What's between me and Greg is between y'all worried about with other people. And how I feel with other people.
Deflection. I still ask a simple question.
I would say to Jamal.
So I didn't think that he was wrong, or I didn't think that Chrissy was wrong, but it made me feel that he was more angry at Chrissy, and I didn't. And I'm like, damn, well, what did Chrissy do? You know, because it makes you feel like in that moment, okay, then what did Chrissy do to this person? Right. Even if you didn't know what was going on, you know.
Stay out of the comment box, you know, because Jamal was really mad at the fact that people had an opinion and was voicing it in the comment box about something that him and Siani had made public for people to be able to judge and comment on. So you can't really be mad at the people for having an opinion, especially when it was looked at as you were the demon in that situation.
I feel like at this point, I don't know, why are we still talking about this? It was like, first of all, the topic that you brought it up, I just commented. That's that. So the fact that we're still dragging it, like I'm the reason why me and you are going back and forth about this right now, is completely psychotic to me. But if that helps you, okay. Y'all know I'm cool, whatever, but like, let's find something else to talk about. This is boring. Especially we're not gonna do nothing.
You put it out! You put it out! Nobody talked about it. You went online. You went on the story. You brought it up to the people. Nobody else did. It doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up and let me talk.
No.
Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Shut up. Stop it.
Because I've been waiting on your ass.
Come on.
I mean, Jamal.
You put it out! You put it out! Nobody talked about it. You went online. You went on the story. You brought it up to the people. Nobody else did. It doesn't matter. Shut the fuck up and let me talk. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop it.
Because I've been waiting on your ass.
Come on.
I mean, Jamal.
I honestly don't know what I was thinking. Part of me was like, please throw it. Give me a reason to come across this counter and whoop your ass. But part of me was like, now you know damn well this man is not going to do shit to you. So I don't even know why you taking your jewelry off. I don't even know why you doing all that. Because if he wanted to throw it, he could have threw it. But he hit everybody else in the room but me. So clearly you didn't want no smoke. So I ain't going to give it to you.
I remember him getting into it with Chrissy. I just don't know why it even escalated that far. It was just a mess. He picked up a plate that had his food on it. You know what I'm saying? And he kind of like was waving it in the air like he was about to throw it or something. Didn't throw it, but the food got on me though. It was some rice and beans.
At first, because I think when it was all happening, I think I looked over at Bando, and I was like, what the fuck? So I'm like, what's going on? But I didn't think of much of it. I was like, y'all just have y'all way with each other, bitch. Let me finish my food, but bitch, don't throw nothing over here. Don't splash no drinks. That was my thing, you know, to be honest.
You know, it was so instant, like the way him and Chrissy were going at each other was so instant, and I think he made her feel as if he wanted to jump at her. So she had the right to want to defend herself and want to fight if that's the time you're on, because that's how you presented yourself. So I didn't really see an end for them, you know, in that time period, and I don't even know if they ever made amends from that time period, but I just wish Jamal had stuck it out.
So like I said,
Come on.
y'all could have felt how y'all wanted to feel about it. That's y'all opinion.
You wasted the beans and
But
nigga,
They're delicious.
the fact, and then you got on live and the shade.
I never got on live.
Your comments. Okay, let me rephrase.
I never did a live.
Let me rephrase. your comments on a live about
listen.
This about you continue the shit.
Can I just point them out? Just calm down. What you saying is
you continue the shit on a live that had nothing to do about this.
Right.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong by anything.
You steady dragged it.
But this is
and that's my issue. Yes, you did. You brought it up on a whole other live 2 weeks ago.
To see him like be like that, I honestly I was turned off. Like I was like, well, like.
Yeah, because it seemed like Chris was trying to resolve the matter. Like,
yeah,
yes,
like
I did.
Everything that you told me about Chrissy was wrong. Like everything
so
that
Jamal told you about some people.
Yeah, like not specifics, but it was just like, well, you just need to watch out for certain stuff and don't say this type of stuff or don't say that. You might set her off and like. So I really like. Even though I didn't give a fuck about that, I still went and listened to Chrissy's music anyways and messaged Chrissy and was like, bitch, I want to work with you.
Like, what?
Can we listen to each other's music? Like,
hold on.
Like that.
So Jamal,
we gonna get there. But no,
let me say this.
Jedi.
Because I felt everything he said.
Let me talk and then you're gonna talk. What I'm saying is, Jamal.
Never had no issue with Chrissy. Never.
What I'm saying is, when it's public information, we have no right to say what a person is. But let me finish with my thought because it's not. I'm not going where you're going. What I'm trying to say at the same time, what you're saying is, I guess, is you just didn't feel supported by the group. At the same time, Jamal, they have a right to talk about it once you put it out. And I do get
that. And that's not what I'm saying. It's the
extent.
Supported. Right. Fuck the support. I don't know these hoes from a can of paint. It's the fact that everybody had something to say as if they was walking the shoes that these people have.
Leave it there.
Chrissy, I don't want to fight you, dear. If I wanted to fight you, you would have been touched when you walked past me.
No, so
I want a resolution, but when folks is yelling and over talking, the fuck
you were, and I ain't gonna lie, no, you are the one that's doing it. I'm saying
because I'm trying to talk. Y'all ask me a motherfucking question.
But you're the one talking about yelling. You're the one yelling.
I apologize.
You the only one talking about no, you're not gonna do that yelling. What you talking about?
Just take turns talking.
Do you want to go outside or do you want to talk? Like, what do you want to do?
You let me know. You don't pick in the place.
Let's go. I want it one-on-one with you. Let's go talk.
You want it?
Let's go. No, not a fight. I want to talk.
No, talk in here, y'all, please.
No, we good. We grown.
I'm not. You gotta give me like 10 minutes. And I'm gonna be gone right now. You gotta give me like 10 minutes.